So, well, good to see you.
You too. It's all new for me to do this, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I enjoy doing it because I get to highlight other business owners, and get them a little publicity. And it's also a video that you can use, take little, parts of it and repurpose in other places. So, gives me a little exposure too. But I have fun doing it because of that. Well, hello everyone. I am so sorry about the delays. This is Anna, the Pinterest Pro, as you well know. As I was saying, I think this hurricane kind of got everything all messed up. I got to get back on track here. We have with us today, I'm really excited, we have Elaine, I almost said Elaine Mellon with us.
It would be the first.
And she has a company, Fit by Elaine, helping you to be stronger, healthier. And she's also written a book. That's when I first met her. That was what she was busy doing, promoting the book, Unreal Education. So with that introduction, Elaine, tell us a little bit about your business and tell us what all you do and so forth, and then I'll ask you a couple of questions.
All right, terrific. Well, my main business now is called Fit by Elaine. I've been a personal trainer for over 30 years, but I have gotten involved with a company called Total Life Changes, and it's a wonderful company that has a lot of really terrific health and wellness products that I have found to have helped so many of my clients all naturally with no chemicals. So it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's absolutely wonderful. Now, with this program, is it supplements? Is it food? What exactly is in the program?
Well, depending on what your goals are. I have a lot of clients that come to me because they want to lose weight. I have clients that come to me because they just want to feel better. I have clients that come to me with aches and pains that medication just doesn't seem to be helping, or they're on so many medications that they're on medications because the side effects of their medication.
Yes.
Depending on what their issues are, we have products that may help. Of course, we can't make any official medical claims, but we do have a ton of personal testimonies of people that it has helped. It is the weight loss part of it, which seems to be the bigger part of it. We have several products that work together that help with your metabolism, help purify your system, help with the bloat, help with your hunger pangs, and helps to speed up your metabolism. So it's a lot of those products all work together with a very healthy food plan. We don't like to say diet because that all of a sudden has a very negative connotation.
Yeah.
But we're going to give you a healthy food plan to follow.
Okay, so that was going to be one of my questions is, do you give them a food plan to follow and suggested items for them to eat and that sort of thing? Now, does this focus on, how there's some plans that are low carb, some are high protein? Does it focus on anything like that?
It's a very well-balanced program.
Good.
Are getting some carbs. You never ever want to eliminate a whole total food group because what happens is that your body will end up craving that particular food group and you're going to end up putting the weight back. We do make some better suggestions of carbohydrates and other foods that you should be eating because there are some foods that are better than others.
That's very good. I'm glad to hear that because so many times people do these other, or even a total liquid diet, and I'm thinking, but when you start eating again.
It's real. You're eating real food. You're going to the grocery store. We're trying to help you eat as clean as possible. But at the same time, we realize that, you have to live your life. So
Right.
If you're going on vacation and you're having a party or it's your birthday or whatever it is, we're never going to tell you, no, you can't have that piece of cake, or you can't, splurge a little, or you can't have that drink because that's not real life. So
Right.
part of what I do, not only with these products, but with my background in health and fitness, is help people adjust to that and see how they can have what they want. Probably not as much as they want, but
Right.
at least have a little bit of it.
And do do they like check in with you once a week, once a month?
Do they check in with me?
Yes.
They can, that's flexible. Some people like to order the products and be left alone.
Okay.
Usually recommend that. But others, I usually will email or text everybody like once every other week or weekly, depending on what their needs are. I have clients all over the country, so we do a lot by phone or a lot by email. And the reason for that is because, you know, as a lot of people are familiar with weight loss, you know, sometimes you reach a plateau. We have products to help you get through that plateau. The one reason why people stop on their program is because they get frustrated. I don't want people to get frustrated. I want them to be able to move along and see what they're doing, and really try and institute a variety of products throughout the program that helps them get over that hump.
That's very good. That's what I was thinking. You know, if they get discouraged or something, then it would be good to have somebody like you to talk to, you know, and help them work through that, because I know that is something that's very discouraging. In order to, and a friend of mine this past week and I were talking about how we do put all these chemicals and everything in us, you know. It's no wonder we get all these illnesses. But if you were talking to someone, what would be your top 3 tips you would tell them to live a healthier life?
You gotta move. You don't need to do, and this is coming from a fitness person, you don't need to kill yourself with exercise, but you should get up and move. And if you can do something, even 30 minutes a day, and it doesn't have to be strenuous, it could be just going for a walk, but you want to move, you want to keep those muscles going. Secondly, no matter what your goals are, you have to really watch what you're putting in your mouth. And I know that sounds so basic, but you know, one of the biggest killers of our generation is how much sugar we've ingested over the last, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And that is, if you can cut back on your sugar, if that's one of the things you can do, you're going to see a change in how you feel. You're going to see a change in your energy level. You're going to see a change in your sleep habits. So really try and eliminate your sugar. And the last is to make sure you stay hydrated. You want, you know, that adage of drinking 8 glasses a day, that's an average. Some people need more, some people need less. It depends on how active you are, but you need to stay hydrated, because oftentimes when people are hungry, they think they're hungry, but they're really thirsty and they're dehydrated. So those would be my top 3 tips.
That's very interesting about the being hydrated, and sometimes when you think you're hungry, you're really thirsty. And I feel with all my friends, because I drink water a lot. I love water. And a lot of my friends go, I can't stand water. And I'm thinking, how do you get by without drinking water?
Well, that's an interesting topic, because, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be water. It could be, you know, any of the decaf teas or the herbal teas, you know, just something that doesn't have a lot of the chemical sweeteners in it, like the aspartame or the sucralose. We usually recommend people use some kind of stevia, because it's a little bit more natural for your system. So if that's how you get your water in, that's great. I'm a big peppermint person, so I will often just take a peppermint tea bag and just throw the actual tea bag into, you know, 32 ounces of water and let it just sit there, and it gets the peppermint flavor. So there's a whole lot of creative things you can do, but that's what I like to do when I work with my clients.
But Diet Coke, all that doesn't count, does it?
But
I have one friend that really, literally, all she ever drinks is Dr. Pepper. And I'm thinking, you know, and she's in the medical field.
Okay.
I'm like, you really need to drink some water. But anyway, well, what would you say is the big difference in the program that you have versus some of the other programs out there?
Well, from my experience, and I've worked with a lot of different weight loss products and a lot of different weight loss programs that people have been on. And a lot of them out there are really, really wonderful programs. And it's not one size fits all. So, you know, for some people, you know, this one program is going to work better than the other. What I find with our program is similar to others. It's approximately a 1,200 calorie program. But what often happens on other 1,200 calorie programs is people get bored or they get hungry. What we have is our products. We have, I don't know if you can see it. We have one product that's called the Resolution Drops. And the Resolution Drops will help curb your appetite, help speed up your metabolism. It's like, to me, it's liquid gold. And it's something that's taken 3 times a day. So that's a help to people because they're not constantly hungry, but they're not putting chemicals in their system either. And our other main product is our tea. Mm-hmm. It's our ISO, and you're drinking that twice a day. And what that helps with the tea is it helps to get rid of some of the toxins and chemicals in your system. It will help to purify your system. It helps with your respiratory. There's actually 9 different herbs and teas in that one tea. So you're getting a whole lot of healthful benefits from it. Mm-hmm. Those two products are our mainstay, as well as our vitamins. Mm-hmm. And our vitamins have, in 1 tablespoon a day, you're getting 72 minerals, 10 vitamins, and all this wonderful thing in just 1 tablespoon of liquid vitamins a day. So that's what makes ours a little different.
That's awesome. And I believe in the tea because when I was in China, I said, the reason all these people are so thin is because everywhere I looked, people had a big bottle of green tea with them. Mm-hmm. They were drinking green tea all the time. Yeah. And I said, it's probably why they live longer too, because it was just amazing.
There's so many great results that you will get when you drink that kind of tea.
I agree with you. So now, in promoting your business, do you use social media with it?
I do.
Okay, tell us about that.
I am because like you said, I had written a book, so I did a lot of social media promoting with the book. Mm-hmm. I am starting to do more social media with this. Obviously, I'm on Facebook, though this is my first time doing Facebook Live. So I do a lot of promoting on Facebook. I am trying to figure out, which I'm hoping you will help me with, is using Pinterest to better promote these products, as well as maybe even tying it into my website and, just to get the word out a little bit more, because I know Pinterest is good with pictures, and we have a lot of pictures of before and afters, and, people that have just lost all this weight and don't have to be on their diabetes medication anymore, and all these great results that you can see in pictures.
And for you, what I would do, because of course that's a very big topic of interest on Pinterest. But what I think I would do for you is I would have the before and after pictures and all, but to differentiate myself, I would have several boards that dealt with the pain points. And you mentioned some of those pain points, like getting hungry. You can have some great images that are entertaining even, about people getting hungry. And then have them click through to your website to get information about how your product helps with that. Mm-hmm. Also, like what you talked about, with people plateauing whenever they're trying to lose weight, and the feeling healthier, because there are so many people out there that feel tired and run down all the time. And you addressed that earlier, when you were talking about feeling healthier, feeling your sleep habits better, and so forth. So I would, have a lot of really great boards along those topics. And then also, I totally agree with you about the exercise part, and I think that's why a lot of people don't exercise. They think they've got to go out and run a half marathon or something, or go to the gym, and they don't have to do that. Like you say, if they get out there and they're active for 30 minutes, whether it's walking or riding their bike or whatever, and just show some really cool pictures of all that, like walking with your dog, or scheduling an appointment to walk with your best friend every afternoon. It becomes a social event for you. So, those are some of the things that I would suggest that you do, because I think that would attract people's attention. And then, like I said, with each one of those, make sure that you have the URL to where they're clicking through to your website.
Okay.
And also at your website, be sure you have where they can fill in the information. And I always say, be simple with that. Ask them for their name, and if you want their email address, if you want their phone number, that. But I wouldn't ask for anything more. Because let's face it, people don't like to fill out a whole lot of information. They don't want to take the time to do it, is really what's a large part of it.
Correct.
So, but you need to collect those so that then you could contact them, and so therefore Pinterest becomes a very good lead builder for you.
Okay.
And because that's the key, is that I find that the number one problem with people is one, of course, consistency. People, every day being consistent with it. And then the second thing is not putting the URLs to take them to where they can get additional information, but also where you can collect information or sell the product, one or the other. So, and then don't forget to write good keyword descriptions for every image you put on there. I see so many pins that have zero description on it, and I'm thinking, you're not using your real estate there to advertise, So those are the key things, though, that I would say that you should do. And because it's a big market on Pinterest. I mean, there's a whole section on beauty and health, a whole hub on Pinterest for beauty and health. So that would benefit you greatly. And emphasize the healthy part of it. Because I think too many times people guarantee these magic bullets and so forth. And again, the healthy part of it, because it does make you feel better.
Oh, absolutely.
Doing the right things and so forth. I hope that was helpful.
It was helpful. I'm probably going to pick your brain to figure out how to do some of that, but
that's okay too. But yeah, and I can see where that would be. And the other thing is, be patient. Don't expect instant results. I always tell people, give it 3 months at least to start building clientele and building interest and getting those followers and so forth. Because you have to do that before you can really start expecting those results.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
Anything else that you would like to add? Tell people about anything?
Well, if they can always go to my Facebook page for more information, which is facebook.com/fitbyelaine. And there is information about my website there and how to get to the website, because it's a company website, so I don't own that website, so we have to go through that. But I am ordering a special. Offering a special. I have an order on my brain. So if anybody that sees this and they do contact me or through Facebook and they do decide to order our 3 products, which is our vitamins and our tea and our resolution drops to get started, I am offering them a free week of tea to go along with that. So.
Okay. All right. And what I will do is after this interview, I will put all your information underneath the interview, and also I'll put that you're offering this, because some people may not have been able to watch it now, but they may watch it later. And so I will put all the links there and put all that information up there for you. Okay?
Fantastic.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you doing this, Elaine.
Thank you for having me. It's nice to see you.
Good to see you. And I sure hope that some of my people will contact you, because it sounds like a very good plan, a sensible one is what it sounds like. And so this is Anna, the Pinterest Pro, and I'm getting back on track here. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. traveling down the Pinterest Superhighway. Thank you so much.